On popular demand, we're going to be discussing what I call the lipid profile test. The lipid profile test are a series of tests that checks the fat molecules in the blood. The test involves what we call the total cholesterol, the high density lipoproteins, which are the good cholesterol. We have what we call the low density lipoproteins, the very low density lipoproteins known as the bad cholesterol, and also the triglyceride. All this makes up that lipid profile. So who and who needs this lipid profile? So if you're a diabetic, if you're hypertensive, if you're a smoker, if you're obese, if you have a family history of high cholesterol, and you live a sedentary lifestyle, there's indication for you to always check that lipid at least twice in a year. An increase in this lipid can act as a risk factor to developing a heart disease and also a stroke. An increase in triglyceride can also be a risk factor to having what we call the pancreatitis, which is inflammation of the pancreas. So, when you go for that your cholesterol test, kindly tell them to do a complete lipid profile for you. It will go a long way in assessing your lipid, which can be basically the cause of some of those illnesses I listed earlier. An increase in the lipid in the blood can block the arteries, preventing the flow of blood to the heart. This can all be an indicator for what we call that heart disease and that stroke. So kindly do a complete lipid profile when next you go for your cholesterol test. I really sincerely.